Hello everyone and welcome to another stream. I am Antizark and this is GuildWars 1. We are here with Sabrina of the Dead and we are pushing on into the main storyline. And if you see, the world that we're in now is much bigger than the previous one. Previous one was maybe just this area with a little bit of this. This one has been destroyed and scorched and burned down completely, honestly. Some insane things have happened. Ooh. Excuse me, but if you look at, not all these places are actually, you're actually able to get to. These are. Some of these are, and you get over here and whatnot, and then there's stuff there. But all of these you can get to. So, our journey is going to take us across the wall up here into Char territory. And then we will flee back over the mountains and into the forest. And as we go through the forest, we'll come back to here and head back to the mainland. Down into here. And as we get into here, to the Crystal Desert, we will do all of the stuff that we need to do, and then be sent to Draknar's Forge in this area, where we will finish up the story, head north, and sorry, fulfill our destiny. Sleepy. Alright, cool. So, how do we do that? Well, got level 3 people here. It's a little rough, starting out. Level 20 is the maximum level, keep in mind. But we're going to head out, and we're going to see if we can do some quests to at least get us a little stronger. We are actually very strong, considering we've got 11 death magic and whatnot. So, very cool. And this hits like a truck. Look at that, 106. So, I'm going to hit our corpses, animate bone minions. A little quest that I've got, or a little, skill that I've got that is a little different than the rest of them, because it animates 2 minions. They have lower levels. They are 9, but they actually work out pretty well, considering that they are, we're just going to let them blow up. Okay. Now, I'll show you on this one, since it's low level, and you can see what that looks like. Okay, so this one's lowest. Doesn't last forever, so you want to hit it like that. Should last the majority of its health, though. Now, the key is you get a whole bunch of them together, see, and then they die. So, there we go, and we can heal the ones that we need. Alright. So I've heard, apologies, let's read the notes here. Yeah, okay. It's not actually here. I missed what they were saying. Now I see what the people of Ascalon admire you, Rourke. When it is your turn, you'll be a good king. Blah, blah, blah. Basically he's saying that, thank you, Ambassador. Now I must take my leave, yeah. So basically he's saying, hi, my dad's a dick. I'll try to talk to him. Keep being here. A message with a royal seal. Let's see. Honored ambassador, etc., etc. Your request for permission to enter the city and address people of Ascalon is emphatically denied. This being for such denial, His Majesty bids you reconsider this ill-conceived journey and contemplate the return to Crida. King Adalbern and I have learned very different lessons from the wars of past. Isolation is not the answer. Only in peace and mutual friendship shall we find salvation. I still have hope that in time he will realize the truth of this. Ambassador Zane. Unseen ones preserve you. I am Ambassador Zane, and I have the honor of representing the White Mantle. It is my hope that we can be friends. Now then, what's on your mind? Helping the people of Ascalon. I don't understand the hostility that my presence generates from your king. I seek only to help the people of Ascalon. You could help me in this cause. I have a shipment of supplies that I was going to deliver to an Ascalonian woman called Eli Rigby. She runs an orphanage for those who have lost their parents in these evil times. King Adalbern, however, will not allow me into the city to deliver these supplies. It would help the children of Ascalon. Deliver the supplies? Gladly help you. Ambassador's Quandary. Alas, despite the current peace between Crida and Ascalon, your King Adalbern still chooses to view all Critons with distrust. He respects the old laws too much to do anything untoward. Sorry, I'm just checking. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was checking all the things that are going on. So, that's fine. Unable to enter the city, my men have been forced to travel south to Regent Valley to resupply and have been victimized repeatedly by a bandit named Torin. We would hunt down Torin ourselves, but shedding the blood of an Ascalon, even a criminal like Torin, might be a mistake. Will you attend to this bandit threat for me? Sure. Unseen ones protect you. This land has been seen much tragedy, even in this place. I feel that this... Hi. It held your statement for review. Here. Yeah, let me hop on there real quick. Yeah, I bet it did. So yeah, you can show that one. That's fun. All right. Filled with confusion and anger, I can consecrate the ground so that the dead may have some peace, but I will need a very special items for the ceremony. I believe there is a craftsman here in Old Ascalon, artisan David, who is capable of fashioning exactly what I need. Would you take this list to him and bring back the supplies he gives you? Sure. Why not? Actually, that's interesting. The plus 2% health sacrifice per servant heal. Damn. They completely just changed that shit. Alright, there's one. Level 9. Level 13 ones will hang around for a while. you want to focus on getting the stronger ones for your base group. And then when you're really, running through the fight, you can, start picking up the bone minions, because they're going to explode anyway. So why not? Yeah, that hits hard. This this is the original GuildWars, man. It's GuildWars 1. Yeah, but we're on, we're like fresh out of Ascalon. Haven't even made it to Ashford Abbey yet. There we go. Oh, nice little fight here. Oh, here we go. And Death Nova. Nope. Keep forgetting to cast it on there. Pretty much as a minion bomber, you pretty much just want to be casting constantly, Death Nova, and summoning. And then trying to keep your minions alive as well as possible as you're going along. It's a little harder when they're spread out like this, but later in the game, it's a progressive thing. This is designed to level you up quickly, so you've got a lot of room to move around in. Gwent protects me. You see, I'm so unpleasant. He doesn't want me in the underworld. So anyway, that's interesting. Let me see that list of things for witness rest. And looks like, I must say, you're lucky I've got all of this here. Some unusual requests indeed. Well, there you go. There's everything on the list. While you're here, you might want to see if I can make anything you need. Any town or city can have crafters and weaponsmiths, but artisans like myself are not easy to come by. Yep, I agree. Sure, actually 20. Yep, there we go. A couple of those are good. Yeah. Well, certain ones are in different what do you call them? Expansions and stuff like that, and you really have to. You can hit Kryta before you can even do that, or you have to hit Kryta before you can even do that. So. Yeah, see, if you're trying to get a lot of things up quickly, then the minions are great because they, like I said, they're just going to blow up. It lasts a long time, though. Don't get me wrong. It lasts 30 seconds. So, for the life of a minion, that's quite a bit. That's quite a long time. Especially the smaller ones. And when they start getting damage done to them, their health goes down even quicker. So you see there, it's the little minions. Alright, here's a better. Yep, that increases the health. That's actually a really good skill. Okay, I think scorched lodestones are actually one of the things we need to collect. Well, that's for the armor, though. We've already got better. We got the best armor, so no real need to do collections right now. There we go. Hello and welcome. There we go. So, Ascalon Guard. Enos the White. That's An interesting name there. Solidly strange. But there you go. Hello, Enos. What do you have? Ah. Nothing great. 21 armor. Yeah, we've got better. So, got 30. It's all good. Thank you. These supplies from David should suffice. Rest assured. Soon the spirits of the dead shall be granted peace they deserve. Such are the blessings of the unseen ones. I think you're going to harvest their spirits is actually what's going to go on. Because the undead ones are pretty fucked up. Or the unseen ones are pretty fucked up. Right. And also, it's really hard to run through. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Get these up. Nice. That's amazing. Nice. The interesting thing about like healing these things is that they will over and over after you heal them enough, they will actually start dying much faster. So you have to watch out for that. So 7 is the magic number. So we hit our lowest ones with Death Nova, and as we spawn new ones, there we go. They can explode on people and pop. There we go. That blew up, and that's all good. Now, let's see if we can get a decent one now. There we go. Yeah. But yeah, as we move through the fight, so these ones are good, but they're about to explode. So, get the fight started. There you go. Casting Death Nova, as those ones are about to blow up. Oh, those ones didn't have Death Nova. Too long. That's fine. And we'll summon. There we go. Alright, slab. That's some of our stuff. There we go. And summoning another one. Blood of the Master is pretty good way to go about it. And with Healing Breeze, not a problem. So, Death Novas. It's a lot easier once you get higher level minions. They don't die as fast. And they also... you'll be getting more mana back. This one's only 5, so it's not huge. Yep, I want one of those, and I need another one of these. Yeah, see, this one's getting to the point where I can't heal them anymore. He's dying too fast. Well, I can, but I'm going to sacrifice the hell out of my health to do it. But that's fine. I got a healer, and I've got regen on, so it's all good. Now, but honestly, healing them is just for intermittent, and it goes against what our main focus is turning them into bombs. So we do actually want them to die and explode. You'll see the massive amount of damage. This does 80 damage per in an AoE. Really nice. This tells cable length. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've had one of those. But oh, that's good. I don't know, 215. Still. I feel like I'm getting fatter, but that's good. If I look skinnier, that's what I'm going for. Yeah, I'd gained a bunch of weight there for a while. I think the thing is I didn't really get on the scale for a while. So I used to get on every day and keep a running tally every day of my weight, but not for a while now. But I have recently gotten them back on, so that's probably what it is. Nice. I've got a bunch of these. The bone minion one is great for filling in those. Like, you don't want to sit here and if you have a small amount of corpses, you don't want to sit here and just cast and cast and cast. You want to get moving. You want to do something. So bone minions is good to fill out your numbers, which worked right there, and also to explode multiple minions at the same time. Ah, that didn't work. Okay. There's no bridge there anymore. Nope, cast it on myself. And with this menu here that they have now, which is wonderful, we can focus on the ones that are dying. Used to be a manual process to be a minion master, which was why, area of effect heals were just the only way to do it. There was no way you were going to do it right. Nope, that's not what I want. I want that. And save them. There we go. Oh, hello. That's the census information that we needed. There we go. So that one's got it on there. We need to put that on that. And there we go. And the good thing is that when you kept them alive for a long time, they'll die real quick. So, in the good and bad, but raiding the McDonald's. That's right. See, we'll get another one of these up. Some minions up. There we go. Now, if you know anything about this game, you'll know that there are elite skills. Those are not available until you get up into the higher levels. Specifically, once you ascend, you can get elite skills, which is really, or actually, yes. I believe that's right, yeah. Yeah, I think you can get your first, sigil of capture, well before that. But you're not going to stay alive a little bit longer. I haven't cast all my shit. Ah, yes. We need to save Grasden the Protector from this level 4 Grawl. There we go. Gwen's broken fruit. Remember that. Okay. So here's one of the quests, and one of the good ones you want to do after you've cleared that whole line of enemies, as we just did, coming from there. Greetings, young necromancer. I am Grasden. What brings you to me during these dark times? Sowing seeds. You have come at just the right time. This fellow here needs some help. Yeah, okay, I need to get the other one first. Must all do our part to preserve what remains of fair Ascalon. If you wish to help, I have a task for you. One of our order, named Pallas, was sent to Regent Valley to investigate a strange poisonous area. He is overdue to return, and I grow worried about him. He is somewhat prone to rash action. Yep, okay. Now this one is going to make this guy run, so you want to do a second. You have come at just the right time. This fellow here needs to help getting to Ascalon to purchase grain for his farm. If you would be so good as to see him safely to the city and then return to me, I will continue to stand watch over the crops to ensure that nothing happens to them. How does that sound? And you get skills for that, so very important quest to do. Alright, so thanks for showing up. Now, one of the skills we get is Heal Party. There we go. Bane Signet and Heal Party and Horizon of Healing. We've already got that. We've already got Bane Signet. Heal Party is new. And this gives you, if you miss those, this gives you those as well. Since this is, I get this because I'm a monk, so you'll get different quests depending on your quest. These ones in particular, the ones that heal area, which is this one. But we've already bought it. That's fine. That's why I was saying you don't want to buy just any skill because you might be getting it later. But it's alright if you bought it. Not a big deal. And he'll just attack anything that comes up to him. So you want to be ready to save his ass. Alright. So we got this roll of parchment and stuff like that. Ascalon Census. So, since we're so strong, and I had the money to be strong basically, it's not a huge deal doing this, but this is much harder if you're just doing it with standard armor. That's why there's the level 15, or the 15 armor set. And the 30 armor set is for when you're about to head out. 15's for running around Ascalon, basically. So yeah. Yeah, you don't want to get too close to him. He will stop and heal area on your minions and just basically just sit there and do that over and over again. That's kind of silly. So you see I've gotten all high level ones. That's the other side of Minion Master. You can save all your and heal all your things. Because I mean, look at this. With I've got Healing Breeze on because she's casting it on me, but I cast it on myself and just be doing it'll just heal me as I go along, so that's fine. You can also cast it on your minions. Thanks for the escort. I can take it from here. Go get and let Graston know I've made it here safe and sound. So, there we go. And those are just dying off super fast. Because that's what they do when you don't take care of them. Alright, cool. So, yep. And even if you didn't, like I didn't, Elementalist, Azure. I think this is for the Elementalists to get extra spells and whatnot. One of their first people that gives them quest. I've done a lot of these. My Elementalist I do not think was from here. Only a few, I think, of my characters, like my Warrior and my first Necromancer, my male Necromancer, are focused on, or from pre-searing. And maybe something else, like a Elementalist, or not the Elementalist, the Mesmer, maybe. I think the Mesmer was. But I just did it depending on, you know, what looked right. What, like my my healer, since they're all very Asian looking, I got a lot of, and like Minlo is Asian, so I got an Asian from the character model from starting in factions. It's like this one is very white lady, or just you know, just initial brown lady. Thank you for helping. Thank you for helping Farmer Hannett. He keeps insisting that someday he'll be able to make this land fertile. It would be a miracle if he could make it happen, but then we must all have something to believe in to keep us going these days. Thank you for the heal party. I'll equip that later. That's fine. We need to butterfly sword. Interesting. Yeah. As far as Necromancer skills, we're gonna see a familiar face up here in a minute. So this actually is one big area now. Doesn't really it's chasing us. Yeah, it doesn't actually zone like the previous one did. We can just run through the whole thing until a certain point. Grimcesta, we have 6. Yeah, say 6 energy one. Alright, Scorch Lodestones, that's what that is. And that one's actually pretty good compared to what we've got now, which is a 5. So, we're going to go see if we can get some Scorch Lodestones out of these guys. Granite slab. Sadly, I don't really have a lot going on with these guys because I can't turn any of their bodies into anything. So, having one damage dealing spell kinda blows like that if you can't make things out of corpses. So sometimes mini masters are completely useless, but it's only sometimes. It's kind of hard to respec without buying a whole new set. Eventually you'll want to get a whole new set for, you know, curses specifically, and then your curse build set and your death magic set and your blood magic set, and you know, get them all set up with superior health runes or whatever you can throw on them. Eventually you'll have superior health runes. Yep. A blood magic necro would be much stronger here. There we go. Yeah, they always seem to go for the healer first. Can attest, but everybody goes for the healer first. And if you don't have any, you don't have anybody or any minions to cast your Death Nova on, yourself and your compatriots work just fine. If you're in a rough situation, one of them's probably going to die. Ah, I see. Scorched Lodestone was rare as shit. We might not just worry about that and see if we can just find something else. Yeah, well, we'll not worry about that, and we'll head into the city, into a little town, because that's just kind of like, I was hoping to get it fairly quickly, but that doesn't seem to be working. So we'll find something better than that soon. Right. And these don't respawn, actually. You can clear the entire level. If you were wondering. There's actually, once you beat the thing, you can go back and do it in hard mode. Which, you can get all of the achievements and stuff like that in hard mode. And then there's, you can do hard mode in, out in the world, and then kill everything and get some more stuff for clearing the hard mode. If once you kill either all or a certain number, basically all, of the monsters in there. I think there's a certain number you have to get to. It's pretty much everything. And now we see a few faces, but this is interesting. This is closed off. The catacombs are actually closed off on this one. They've covered them probably because, you know, so nothing gets in there. But I think that was also from things falling down and whatnot. So, but here's Necromancer Moon. So you wish to prove yourself a true necromancer? Then I have a task for you. A group of Grawl raided the sanitarium several days past. We drove them off, but not before they carried a valuable artifact, a holy relic that Minlo had retrieved from the catacombs. Grawl were last seen just north of here. I shall accompany you on this mission to evaluate your performance. When you are ready, meet me just outside the sanitarium. Life Siphon, Deathly Swarm, Animate Bone Horror. Well, that's an Insidious Parasite. That's the new one. Insidious Parasite is the new one. So, here we go. Kasha Blackblood. I have a task that seems well suited to your skills. One who was once a respected member of our order has turned against Ascalon. Oberon the Reviled seeks to live up to his name by carving out his own kingdom of the dead here in the ruins of Ascalon. Oberon is cunning, but has an uncontrollable temper and can be goaded into action. I'd like you to head east of here, find his minions, and slay them. I think 6 should be sufficient number to raise Oberon's ire. Are you up to the task? Sure, Mark of Pain and Death Pact. Sweet. Yep. So, yeah. We're going to go rock this out. Interesting thing about Necromancer Moon, you'll see in just a second, but she... if it's the one I'm thinking of... actually, never mind. I was going to say she carries a hammer, but... oh, she did actually carry a hammer. That was the original one. Necromancer Moon. She doesn't carry a hammer anymore. She's a true Necromancer now. Alright. Here we are on that one. Oh. Get that one up and that one up. Why do you take the relic back to the sanitarium? Yes. These are much, much harder fights when you're starting out. Gets back to the sanitarium. With the return of this relic, the inmates in the sanitarium will sleep easier at night, and it's all thanks to you. You show some real talent for the high art of necromancy. There we go, 15 health whenever target hits with an attack. This is a pretty cool thing, but we want to work with, like, mostly orders and whatnot, are what we're looking for. Also, our monk is helping heal. Your healers will help heal Oberon's minions, so here we go. Honestly, I don't think I ever really paid attention that these were Oberon's minions specifically. So here we go. We're gonna hit that one with that. 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 Hit the Grawl with that. Yep. Yeah. Grawl Yolandite was a hard fucking customer to deal with. So, oh, by the way, yes. Not that one. Did we kill him? Wasn't paying attention. Oh, wait, hold up. There's a thing here. Ambassador's Quandary. Yes. Protecting Ascalon. Regent Valley. Helping the people of Ascalon. Yeah, alright, well. I guess we got it. I don't really know what's going on now. Interesting. Kasha Blackblood. And you killed 6 of his minions, you say. Excellent. Oberon should be truly enraged. Your actions this day certain draw him out of hiding. Dark Pact deals 10 damage, or a variable amount of damage based on your blood magic, but sacrifice some of your health. Mark of Pain. Damage to adjacent foes whenever the foe takes physical damage. Now, this one is good. This one is a targeted one. What do Healing Breeze? Targeted damage spell. That's really good for, since a lot of our guys do physical damage. Basically all of our guys except for Orion does physical damage. And we can actually trade him out if we want. Our plan seems to have worked. My spies inform me that Oberon is headed here, even now, to seek revenge for the one who slew his minions. Of course, I don't have to tell you that it's in both our interests to slay Oberon. He comes for you up the road from east even now. Are you ready to face him? Sure. And there's like putrid explosion, those kind of things. Now, here's a hidden thing for you. Here we go. Now, Avatar Duena. Interesting. May the light of Duena shine upon your soul. What is on your mind? Family ties.
So much have the people of Ascalon suffered. Though you do not see them, many ghosts wander the desolate lands, unable to accept what has befallen them and move on. Duena wishes you to bring peace to two such tortured souls. Go into Old Ascalon and find the ghosts Barris and Tamar Leffy. Lead them to the gates of Ascalon and wait there.
You can get a quest from Duena's avatar. Alright, cool. So, getting a lot of skills here. Very good. And, you know, they load you up with skills so that you got plenty of skills for whatever your chosen profession is. Now, so here we go. Oberon's minion. I'm going to start here. Get our kills in. There he is. Where is Brent Curse Whelp who dare lay a hand upon my servants? Now, here we are. Boom. Extra damage to him. There we go. And that's got him. Alright. So we're going to go find those lost souls. Oh, and see what we can do there. Also, another thing. That same trick works here. Okay, maybe not that one. That trick, if it has a thing there, like if it has a statue on it, that trick will work on that. You can kneel, and then it gives you not quests, but you can donate money and get certain things. Especially, you can get a percentage of health and power level up to 10%. Huge boost. Very fun. Very good. Nice. Very well timed. Even though he ran up, he still got it. Hey, Scorched Lodestone. There's two. Alright. Well, eventually we might find all of them. But we're not going to bank on that. We're just going to... If we find them, we find them. If not, then we'll just continue on here. There we go. Take that. Alright. Oh yeah, I leveled up. Alright, we can't level up death magic, so we are doing healing prayers. Because, yeah, it needs a lot of love. So 60 is good. 60 is just fine. That's 93 and 60 for everything. So that's real good. Do a lot with that. That just goes around a circle. We don't need that. We need to keep moving. That's good. I'm glad my face looks less, looks a little thinner. And there's Master Ranger Nente here. See a lot of old faces that show up. Free searing. The ones that didn't die. And Penelope Hood, who is a collector. Ah, yes, here we go. Statue of Balthazar. And /kneel is the command that I'm doing for that. Ah, Champion of Balthazar. Here you are. So, Balthazar is a champion. Balthazar is the champion of many causes. Do you dedicate this offering to one in particular. To courage. Yeah. Oh, I see. It goes up as you go, so yeah. Now, there you go. You can go to 10. And he'll take your money. But he won't give you anything extra. Now, this Conquest one is 25 max health and 3+ regen. Which is just, I mean, this makes you a destroy. Interesting. Scourge Seeds, so these are different from the original ones. And also, they are Inscribed Chakram, which is actually fast casting. So the one that I'm using is an Inscribed Chakram, but it's actually for an enchanter, and not for me. Here we go. Now we can start making proper minions. Now they also, this one is a necromancer and it likes to destroy your corpses. Something you got to watch out for. They can do stuff to your corpses too. So as a necromancer, you want to spot the other necromancer or anything that will defile a corpse, or what's the proper verbiage for that? Anything that will defile. Anyway, anything that'll use a corpse, you want to kill first. Carrion Devourer, Plague Devourer, obviously, there we go. And next here, so I can get the Plague Devourer's corpse and start. Yep, there we go. And we're gonna get those bone minions. And there we go. Start with that horror there. Now we could have saved our stuff to the next level, but you get more and more as you level up. So it's all right to just let it happen naturally and do your thing. And we are actually rather high level for this period. 10 is a pretty good place to be, and we haven't done anything special. Honestly, I got up to level 7 just in pre-searing, so that's the difference, you know. Your time after pre-searing is going to be dependent on how much time you put into it in front. And it's really actually hard to make that up. Now also, there's Melander's Stalker over there. So they allow you to basically do everything that you didn't do. Again, in case you wanted a Melander's Stalker, there's like 1 or 2 around here. Now, here we go. Have you seen our son, Toby? Perhaps Grenth has taken him already.
What hope would an orphan have in this place like this?
We should be there to protect him, but we have failed. Oh. Yeah, you did. I mean, no. Yep, we're going to take you to the city gates and handle that. Ascalon City Wall Sentry. Gate Guard Hollis has some quests, so we'll go ahead and grab those while we're here. I think we may have to get one that lead. No, he's got some quests here. I'm gonna say we may have to grab some quests that will lead us here, but well, maybe the other one. When New Baradan and the rest of his vanguard broke through the Chaw lines to Pike and Square, they were unable to take much of the way in supplies. Supply columns have been heading out to Pike and Square with regularity, but I have just received, sir, word that Quartermaster Ada that the latest column is at least a day overdue. The Duke must have those supplies if he's going to hold out against the Char. If you are heading to Pike and Square, you can discover what is happening to the supply column. And we get armor purge conditions. That is a quest that gives you skills. That is not specifically from a necromancer. So you want to pay attention to those. That's deviating. I mean, basically, except for Haverstan, um, deviating from where we were at the start. Oh yeah, that's because that quest is actually wanting to go there. So, um, we did Overran's Rage, Family Ties. Yep. So you got to watch out because they don't run so fast. Now, this kind of stuff in the top left will stay as long as we don't go back in a city. So as soon as we go back in a city, we will have a problem. But the idea is to, just not go back to the city. The idea is just to continue along in the solo area, as it were, or the instanced areas. Anywhere that isn't a city is an instanced area, and your good stuff won't disappear. So that means that money not wasted, and we can use that to get things done and be a lot stronger. The other thing that we could do, the other thing you can do, especially like Pike and Square, is great because your guys will level up to 6 in Pike and Square, or even 8 maybe. I think. I think level 6 is from Fort Rannoch, or maybe even higher in Fort Rannoch. All right. But yeah, the first quest is quick. Gegard Sebastian still holding the wall there. And you see up here the statue of Lissa, still there. Was a little different back then. But yeah, so we've got Lissa, right? What does Lissa give us? If we pay Lissa to conquest. Okay, it's same thing. Same. That's Yep, that was a thing there. If you look though, this whole place is covered in ash, is what this is. See this? This was the front of the or this was the wall. This is where Rannoch stood, right? And this is old Ascalon. So you come down here, you know, stuff going on here. And we'll get the bum minions up. Go and but yeah, like I said, it's but it is really cool to like see the old city and understand like where you are at the moment. So this was all where the city was, you know, this is old Ascalon. And here's you know, there were that's the front gate. There we go. Stand aside, Rurik. Before you do this, Father, think about your motives. That Crichton is a cancer in the underbelly of Ascalon. I need no further motive than to cut him away before he does any harm. Ambassador Zane is here to offer us aid and extends his hand in friendship. No, Crichton will be friend of Ascalon. Do not be foolish, old man. If you have not noticed, Ascalon is in no position to turn away help, even from those who were once our enemies. I grow tired of this work. Step aside this instant. We are here to arrest Ambassador Zane and try him as a traitor to a nation. I will not allow you to jeopardize the fate of Ascalon because of your petty jealousy. Go home, father. Let me deal with this. Damn. This was my mistake, Rurik. Mark my words, this Crichton will be the death of us. This is a mistake. God's with me. So, yeah. So that was a building and whatnot. And this one, let's see. That's the bridge that comes along, and then here's where we were. And then this, it didn't really do anything. So this area back here was not one we used beforehand. Hello, gate guard Wendell. I'll chase myself. Oh. Sorry. This one. Is this an Ascalon guard? Or is it War Master Grast? Is that the one? Really? Are you the orphan, War Master Grast? You're a little old for that. No. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What are you doing? Are you doing okay, Toby? I don't know why, but I just woke up feeling it was me and time to come. I'll go around Severa now. Mother, is that you? Toby, you're alive. You look well, my boy. Is someone Auntie Elsie? Oh. We have felt Grant's call, but we worried for you so. We have searched for you every day. He is safe, Barris. Aww. We love you both. Never forget that. I love you too. I'm bored. I love you. I love you too. I'm bored. Thank you. I do not know how you knew to bring them here, but thank you. It means so much for Toby to see his mother and father one last time, and maybe it means even more for them. It seems their spirits have been wandering all this time in anguish, wondering what happened to little Toby here, but now they know I made it, and they know I'll take care of him. They'd be so proud of Toby, I tell you. He's growing into a fine young man, a right proper fine young man. Well, good for you, Toby. Good job. Yep, alright. Blup, 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 blup. Help people Ascalon. This one needs to go into the city. Counting the fallen. Simon the Scribe for your reward. He's in the city, so that's fine. Protecting Ascalon. Regent Valley, we can go do that. Applies for the Duke, yep. South of Regent Valley. Okay, Torin. Yeah, so we'll go do Torin and the other one. Yeah, there's not a whole ton going on in here. Where in the past, we would have this. Eventually, once my death magic gets high enough, I just use minions. I don't worry about the bone horrors because it's nice when everything runs the same amount of life expectancy. Oops. Because you end up having times where it's like, you can guesstimate how long something's going to live by by the, and we'll remake one of the minions. There we go. But you can guess how long something lives just by, there we go, perfect. Yeah, that's pretty good. But they'll do a lot more damage. Yeah, you want to like heal them up a little bit. But they'll do a lot more damage exploding. But it's a good skill. It's only about 20% or so. Well, 14%. So yeah, about 20%. But my healer can, even the low-level healer can, Breeze is such a good spell that it heals up pretty well. Oops, and bloop. And that's such an intense healing. Works out really well. And that's kind of thing, like, you're like, okay, well, I just gathered everything, now let me heal everything. All my guys are dying really fast. So you want to actually as you go. Now, we used to be able to get down in that riverbed, which it is actually available now. Or it is water now, but it's gotten a lot lower. So, but yeah. Now that we've got time, we want to focus on getting all 13s up. And you just want to, use the minions as a supplemental force while you're building your main force. It is something you do all the time, though. It's just stop and heal, and then move on from there. But the other option is this. But yeah, we're going to continue along the path we were going on and get to that. We're going to head for... Well, we're going to get the... I think we're going to make it to Fort Rannoch anyway. Pike & Square is really the biggest thing we want to do. But, yeah, this is a much more upgraded level area. Because it's like right after the main storyline. First mission, which honestly we could do, come to think of it, we could actually just do that main storyline mission, and it would take us to Fort Rannoch, which would put us in a proper spot. Let's do that. We'll do the whole story as it's supposed to be, because we haven't even gone back to talk to War Master Titus. Tight ass. There you are. I was asked to pass a message from Prince Rurik. There's trouble at the Great Northern Wall, and they'd like your help. Squire Zachary is waiting on you at the wall. One thing before you go, Sabrina the Dead. Since Althea's disappearance, the prince has grown increasingly reckless. Be careful, old friend. Ascalon needs you in one piece. I'll take care of it. So, you see we've lost our things up here. But we've gained the district menu. So, people often forget about the children of those slain by the Searing. I try to look after them, but there's only so much one woman can do. If we don't find someone to help soon, I'm afraid of what will happen. Thank you. Go and tell our mutual friend that these supplies will be put to good use. Thank Duena that these people like him are around to help those in need. I honestly don't understand why certain people are so suspicious of a person like that. The arena guard. So this is interesting. A lot of people miss this thing here. There's actually an arena here. You can get into battle here. The Ascalon Arena is right here. There's nobody in here. But Priest of Balthazar will allow you to unlock skills. Here's heroes. They've all been unlocked. Skills all been unlocked. And you have to use points. Like this. Superior Necromancer Rune of Superior Blood Magic. I could use 2,000 faction points to unlock that, or I could find it. If I find it, it's free. And it unlocks it for all of my PvP characters. So you can make a PvP only character and do that. Use what you found. Now, alright. So he has to, oh, yeah. That also strips all your people, so you want to make sure that you get new ones. We're going to go with Mage and Fighter. And we will take a small little break once we get up to the top here and in there. Because this chair is hurting my back. Need to stand up for a little bit. But now that we've done this, Simon the Scribe, there is also another quest that's good to have.
You found the census. Oh, I'm most grateful to you. I almost said I was delighted, but one look at this list, so many lost. If we took a census today, the list wouldn't be half this long.
Cool. So we can come back and get new quests from him, and eventually it will lead us to the 15 extra points. So that's pretty good. So we need to head down the hill here and into the wall. The wall area. Titles. Yeah, I was going to say Survivor should be on its way. Basically, you have to make it to level 20 without dying. Or, actually not, that's not true. You have to make it 20 levels of experience without dying. And you get consecutive levels of Survivor. This will stay put if you died. It'll be fine. It's a lot easier for, say, like... well, actually, I don't want to say it's a lot easier, because starting in factions is hard. Factions is rough, but you have a potential to get up to level 20 there. If you're careful, you can get it before you leave. Um, it's an honor to meet you, Sabrina the Dead. I suppose you're wondering why Prince Rurik asked you here. I'm afraid I can't say, really. Captain Callahan is in charge, and I'm not important. I'm not so important that they tell me anything, to be honest. I do know that there's trouble ahead. You should gather a few allies before going talk to the captain. He's the sort to send you right out into the fray as soon as he sees you. Yep. Alright. Yeah, so Embark Beach is interesting. You can get like daily quests, weekly quests, you know, that kind of stuff. That's all good. This is interesting here. Just a little bit of situational lore, or positional lore, I guess you'd say. Here's a little bit of view on the wall. You can see some stuff over there. And, you know, an old, I think that's Ren. I want to say that's Ren. This is the Ascalon wall. Goes on quite a way, and then you know, there were things, and there was a lot of city back there that just got destroyed in the searing. It fucked this entire area up. So they scorched it all. Alright, so here's something that we need. Expert salvaging kit. Now, we're going to replace this one. And we're going to sell that. Actually, we're going to try to salvage as much as we can. Yeah, we can. We can only salvage actual things that we picked up, so I don't think we've actually picked up anything worthwhile, so and you can get other things off of them. Yeah, that's fine. Get rid of those. Fire staff. Here we go. We have actually picked up a ball hammer. Proof sale value. Nice. Now also check this out. So this is two-handed hammer 2. It's 3. Not really worth it, but later on it will be. Other ones are worth it to identify and do like that. Now, salvage kit should come back. We can use this well, for 2 more things, but the general salvage kits are a little bit better about that. So, anyway, throw some materials in here. Yeah, those are rarer, but you can make them. So, if you fill up here, it's actually good to go take your stuff out and go find one of those people to convert out all the things, and then, you know, turn them into good materials, and eventually you'll fill up. Because you end up filling up a ton on the other stuff, on the basics. You can use it to make better things. So, alright. So that's fine. Alright, so we're going to take a break real quick, and we'll be right back. Alright, so I think we're going to call this a day, and we're going to make this a part. We'll come back on the next part, and we will finish this up and do all that kind of cool stuff. So thank you for watching, everyone. I'm Antizark, and I will see you later. Peace.